All right, Shalom. This is GmsLouisianaSaints coming back at you with another live camp, man. All right, we're on the corner of Canal and Carondelet. All right, in the heart of the beast, the heart of all wickedness, man. But as we always do, we're gonna give all praises, glory, infinite honor to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash.
The honor to the elders, apostles, GMS, peace and blessings and salutations once again to the hopeful elect and those that sacrifice and follow after the Lamb, man. All right, shalom to you.
Shalom.
So, one of the most topics I want to get into, once again, is there you go. Is ultimately the dealing of these false leaders, man. Right? These bought and paid for false leaders that's been given to us by the so-called white man, right? You know, preferably these athletes, these actors, entertainers, and ultimately the worst of the worst is these damn pastors in these churches, man. All right, the Creflo Dollars, the TD Jakes, Joel Allthings, David, what his name, Swaggart? What the motherfucking name is? Jimmy Swaggart. The Pop-Off guy. What his name is? Pop-Off. Peter Pop-Off, man. Yeah, that's him. Bunch of crooks, you know? Bunch of crooks, man. That's who we want to get into, man. You seem to still forget. You still want to forget these guys are nothing more than Judas goats, man. Charlatans and harlots, man. They stood up to deceive you and keep you blind and docile, man. All right? I mean, but the Lord said this was going to happen. And we were going to come over here, all right, and worship these other gods, right, be into these other philosophies and religions, man. All right? And that these, give me that one, too.
Go ahead. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 36. Yahweh shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. And there shalt thou serve other gods.
Right, there you should serve other gods, man. Preferably this goddamn guy right here, Caesar Borgia, man. This is the main character that you love to uphold and worship, man. All you so-called Negroes, you Latinos, Native Americans, you love this guy, man. All right, you love we're in the time of Semiramis and time moves too, man. We get to talk about that. We're in a demonic time right now, the time of what we know as so-called Christmas, man. Xmas, right? Which Christmas goes back to Satan. All right. Christmas is it's centered around the idea of the worship of Satan.
Saturnalia in Rome.
Yeah, Saturnalia in Rome, man. Old Saint Nick goes back to Satan. Old Saint Nicholas goes back to Satan, man. And you churches, you not only do you say that you all about the Lord, but you worship Satan too. You have Christmas parties, you have pork chop feasts, all type of shit, man. Hand out turkeys and shit.
Yeah. Got a wreath wrapped around the pole over there.
A what?
They got a wreath wrapped around the pole over there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Hey, the Lord just, y'all saw that article I put up where the Lord just burnt the Christmas tree in the middle of Manhattan?
I seen it when it happened that morning. I seen it when it happened. The Lord put the spirit on this bugged out motherfucker to go like the whole goddamn tree on fire, man.
The spirit of this place is
Yeah,
gone.
man.
Yes.
The place is done, man.
Yes.
Yeah. You shouldn't be worshiping them goddamn Christmas, man. You know? You shouldn't be into the Christmas festivities, man. Jake got the ugly sweaters on, drinking eggnog with your goddamn your big ass boot. You know, your big ass old lady and shit. At a Christmas party, man. What's up, Esau? You know? Nigga just in the holiday, this drinking eggnog, shit. You want in the mistletoe, man.
Singing carols.
They're singing carols and shit, man. You know? I didn't want you to have a gift. No, I want you to. The niggas opening presents and shit. It's bullshit, bro. But you got niggas in that spirit, man. You got niggas in that Christmas demonic ass spirit. And out of all the country, down here, the end of the so-called year, we getting bombarded with so-called holidays, man. And see, we come up on a time of another high demonic time of the year is Mardi Gras, man. But go ahead, Doc. Go ahead.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, starting at the top. Hear ye the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
All right, he's talking to the house of Israel, man. Talking to you so-called Negroes that kills the Native Americans, man. You boneheaded, brickhead, so-called Negroes that kills the Native Americans, man. All right, go ahead.
Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Yeah, learn not the way of the heathen, man. But you preferably you do, though. You love the ways of the heathen, man. How they worship these different gods and deities, you into it too. Preferably you goddamn women, man. You women dress up like goddamn elves, whorish elves, the whorish Miss Santa Claus. And this your time, man. This your nigga time to get that ham. You niggas get that ham and you put the little pineapples and the cherry in the middle. You go get that big ratchet ass knife with the ridges on the bitch, man. You niggas just to be cutting the ham up, man. Stuffing and shit. This is what you niggas do, man. We had a whole house full of like fucking abominations, man.
Glazed abomination.
That glazed ham. Nigga put honey on the ham. Glaze the bitch, man. That's what you niggas do, man. Niggas out here eat crawfish, shrimp, all this shit on one day, man. Go ahead.
For the heathen are dismayed at them, for the customs of the people are vain.
The customs of the people, the nations are vain, man. But you jakes, you love to have it so. Right? You love to have it so, man. You niggas, I mean, you into this shit, man. And I'm gonna say this, Panic Cameron, you know, it's really dead though, man. You niggas ain't, especially out here in Louisiana, you ain't in that old jolly Saint Nick ass spirit, man. Cause you broke as hell, man. You niggas can't put 50 cents together to get a goddamn cheese on a Whopper, man.
Yeah, reading the article, they say the Black Friday this year was like down 70%.
Woo. There you go, see? You get that skinny bookman looking nigga, he in that holiday spirit, man. Yeah, go ahead, Doc.
This Amos 5:21. I despise your feast days, and I would not smell in your solemn assembly.
The Lord said he hates. You say he hates right there, right? Read it again.
Amos 5:21. I despise your feast days, and I would not smell in your solemn assembly.
Yeah, the Lord hates all this.
Your feast days.
You niggas really learned this from the
right.
Baptist and Christian church, man.
That's right.
How to have a feast. That feast goes back to Satan, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting the brother to get the scripture right now, but the Lord tell you that you worship unto devils, man. You sacrifice them things that you do to get together and have a feast. It's really unto Satan, man. It's not unto him. The Lord not into that shit, man. One more time, man.
This Amos chapter 5 verse 21. I despise your feast days.
I despise your feast days. And Christmas is a feast day, man.
Yep.
Thanksgiving is a feast day in the commemoration of the slaughter of the Native Americans, man. Let a wicked day you niggas get down there, man. With these goddamn devils out here. Right? Y'all were hurting this year, though. There wasn't no turkeys and all that shit this year, though, man. It's gonna continue to get like that, man. Go ahead.
It says, I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Right. The Lord hate that stinking ass shit, man.
Yeah, that's a wicked sacrifice.
Abominations and shit, man. That's what you niggas do, man.
Real quick.
Open presents, all got this go house to house, opening presents and shit, man. All right? And half that shit ain't nothing but some old bullshit that's gonna get broken up anyway before the year even get out. Go ahead.
Sirach 34:19. The Most High is not pleased with the offerings of the wicked.
Yeah.
Neither is he pacified for sin by the multitude of sacrifices.
Yeah. And you niggas go and get and like I said, you go and get a damn Christmas tree, which is a phallic symbol. The Christmas tree is a phallic, it's really a penis, man.
Yeah.
All right? When you get Nimrod's penis, and when you get to going in depth on the Christmas tree, the ornaments, all right, the ornaments is, hey man, is the balls on the Christmas tree is represented for testicles, man. The tassel that you put all around there goes back to the semen, man. Go look it up.
The little holly berries, the little berries go back to a woman's menstrual cycle.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's right, brother. You better know what you dealing with out here, man.
Or if you don't worship it,
You put the presents on the floor so that you have to bow down and get the presents. So you bow down to Nimrod.
Yeah, to the actual penis, man. On the Christmas tree is a penis.
And all these idols go back to sex worship. Ancient Egypt, they were a bunch of freaks. Babylon, a bunch of freaks. You're not supposed to worship sex, man.
But y'all do though, man. Y'all do. Y'all actually worship sex, man. I think that the reef on the wall, when I remember the reef, it goes back to the vagina too, man.
Like I was saying, a wreath on a pole over there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Look at this, man. Look at this disaster waiting to happen.
You might die tonight, huh?
Oh, the Lord cancel their Christmas. Go ahead.
We finish this Jeremiah 10 and then hop to the Corinthians.
Yeah. You found it?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
Now this back in Jeremiah 10, verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
Right. I guess this, that's a Christmas tree shortage too. Y'all brothers knew that? It's a Christmas tree shortage. Look it up.
But it ain't surprising.
On your phone real fast. One of your brothers, Christmas tree shortage, man. That's why they usually put the biggest tree on the balcony up there. It ain't up there this year though, man. Yeah, man, the Lord breaking this whole down, man. Bit by bit. All right? But what the brother reads is undeniable. This is talking about a Christmas tree, man. But to keep on topic, you churches, you honor this shit, man. You dress the church up with all the colors and shit. You got the oldest, biggest hat woman coming there with the colors on too, man. You get that damn robber, that pimp that's on the pulpit, you get that nigga gifts and shit too. Fuck, y'all worship him.
My pastor said.
Yeah. That's all you hear from a Christian. Like the brother said, my pastor said, they said, but you never looked up a damn thing for yourself. Go ahead, Doc.
They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born because they cannot go.
Hey, that's why, man, I love Christmas time. You know why? Why you niggas' houses burn down to the goddamn ground, man. They had a big fire over at Algiers. Bunch of goddamn black women. Homeless as hell now because your house burned down. You put hot ass lights on a dry ass tree, man. What you think gonna happen? Alright? What you think gonna happen, man? The whole house goddamn burned down, man. Oh, we need FEMA, Red Cross. That's what you said, man. With a hair hat on and eyelash, come relatives just fucking big on the fucking eye.
Like they been about to attack you, huh? Like they about to attack you.
We homeless. We need some help, you know. This is crazy. Stupid nigga. Oh, I love. Hey, Christmas time come around, I be betting on how many niggas' houses gonna burn down this shit. I'm talking about betting on the shit. Hey, I got 8. Well, I think 6 gonna burn down that shit. And you niggas always get up there, especially when it get brick ass cold, man. Fire department out there, man, breathe your whole shit on fire. And she's sitting up there with a goddamn sheet on with the baby just looking at the house while it's burning. It's a fucking tree, man. And may the Most High keep burning your goddamn houses down, man.
Come.
Okay? Make the Most High burn up to my everything now, man. And matter of fact, with you in it, if you don't look out, go ahead.
Well, he is. He's gonna burn down America.
That too, man. This is the biggest idol. America's like a big ass idol, man.
Well, they got a show called American Idol.
Yeah.
Literally.
Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do good. For as much as there is none like unto thee, O Yahweh, thou art great, and thy name is great in might.
Yeah, man. Give me that one.
Now, this 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils.
What they do? Read it again, huh?
But I say, this 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils, and not to the Most High.
They sacrifice the devils and not the Most High, man. That's what you're doing, man. When you opening the presents in the festivities of Christmas, you're worshiping Satan, man, and the devil. All right? Like I say, a lot of you niggas, you into this shit because your woman into it, man.
That's the only reason.
Especially the northern kids,
Yes, indeed.
they just behind their woman, bro. Oh, man, if they serve the Lord where they serve their woman, oh, man, they'll be bad, man.
We'd have been out of here.
We've been out of here.
Niggas gonna get Ticket Me Elmo. All right? All these goddamn games and bullshit. The Lord shut all that shit down, man. All right? Ain't a goddamn thing left, man. You got that Christmas tree short and shit. Show you, man, the Lord is crippling this bitch, man. They can't even go out there and get Christmas trees, man. This rolled off ass, you know.
Malls ain't even crowded.
Yeah, they-
Well, they ain't hardly have nobody, no calls.
Nobody got no money.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody got money.
Money, right.
There's a money shortage out here.
Yep. And not to mention that they can't get no
Yeah,
deliveries.
and delivery, so you order, they probably tell you they don't come to February, man.
Right.
Shit backed up.
Yep.
So people like, I ain't about to pay for that, and I can't get it by the 25th. You know, because they meticulous with that date.
And you know, around this time of year, that mall will be so packed, you ain't got nowhere to park up in there. When I passed there, was nothing but parking space
True.
everywhere. I'm like,
Yeah. Well, the scripture say 1 Corinthians that the fashion of this world passing away. It's leaving. The spirit gone. The spirit of Louisiana. Plan the camera and see it.
Yeah.
Ain't no spirit.
Amongst us ghouls and goblins, drunks, fats, and assholes, man. And,
Broke and broke.
Yeah. And a bunch of peanut butter chasers out here.
Oh, come on. No money and change that thing, huh?
Chasing that thing, man. Yeah, this is from Fox News. That, you know, like the brother said, a lot of times when that happened, the brother was saying, you go look up Christmas trees. Esau tried to put in there that's not true. But that's all. They do that shit with the FDA. Something that actually helps you. They'll come in with their own people to say, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, colloidal silver turns you blue. So a lot of times they be them. They don't want people to see the collapse, man. Like right now, I always said if they was to take away YMCA, the food organizations and shit, the food handout, this shit, it'd be like the Great Depression right here. People are bugged the fuck out. Same thing with this. They want to keep you in that spirit. What happened? Yeah. Trying to read it. Oh, let me get this. It's Fox News says Christmas tree retailers goes into great lengths to get trees amidst worst shortage in years, man. You know? Yeah. It is a shortage. It's a shortage on everything. See, we at the end, man. The more you try to uplift this place, look at this nigga. Got a face, goddamn diaper on, face diaper on his goddamn face, man. Ain't nothing going on. Take that shit off your face, man. Yeah. Running from O'Barion and shit, man. Look at that.
It says,
Face diaper.
it says, The things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to the Most High. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils. You cannot drink the cup of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the cup of devils.
Yeah, it don't work that way with the Most High, man. You gotta get fully out of this. You gotta get fully purged from this society, man. And this society, it's always a trend. There's always something going on, man. And they keep you, and this the end of the year, so-called, they keep you with all these different things happening to keep you distracted, man. Especially down here in New Orleans, man. You got Thanksgiving, Bayou Classic, Christmas. You got Mardi Gras. You got what's other shit? That's the horse and shit. Essence. You got
St. Patrick's Day,
Valentine's Day and shit, man. You niggas, man. That's why you niggas broke, man.
All that money goes back to the elites.
Yeah.
They make up holidays just to sell you shit, man. Hallmark, they make up holidays to sell you niggas cards. So, madness, man.
That's how they keep you poor.
Yeah,
That's how they keep you poor. Taxes. Keep buying stuff.
Taxes and holidays.
And holidays keep you poor.
Good Friday, how you're supposed to eat fish every Friday. That goes back to the Catholic Church wanting to sell an excess of old fish they had during the week. Because the priests and the higher ups and bishops had links with the local fish market people. It's like, we ain't got no fish. These fish are old. Sell it on Friday.
Well, yeah, on Black Friday down here, certain days we used to go out, the stuff that they had marked down, it was old stuff. It went
Not working. I was telling that brother
in
last
retail,
week.
yeah.
I work in retail where
Old stuff.
this fucking
Nobody
this
bought it.
ladder or these shoes will be $125 today. Them niggas will go and write a market and put for sale sign on it for Black Friday, still the same price. You niggas come buy all that shit up,
Yeah,
man.
you see the same.
Stupid asses, man.
Yeah.
Or what they do, they'll have something that's already 150. They'll mark it up to 180 and bring it down to 150.
150, yeah.
You niggas will buy the shit, bro. I've been in. I'm talking about. And even when I was in Houston with the shit, man, they were like, this is hard. Come on, John. Come on, Gary. This is how it works. This is how we get down. You know? And I'm like, oh, they fucking old people, man. You know? But go ahead.
It says, you cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils.
Yeah, you can't be doing that, man. You gotta make it, when it comes to the Most High, with these holidays, everything, you gotta make a decision, man. You can't be sitting up here, and like I said, I done seen them in the past, man. Certain guys I know that was once the truth. You can't sit up here and be out here, how about Shana Prakata, but then you go back home and you need on run in the neighborhood, man. All right? Well, gonna kill your ass, man. You gotta make a decision. You gotta have a life-altering decision that has to be made. You can't partake in both, man. Now, also it says you can use the word without abusing. It's like this. Your mom, you don't celebrate the shit. The shit goes by. You turn around and say, you stand by yourself, and your auntie, the good old aunt, she goes and buy you some pots. Hey, fucking, ain't the pot. I need the pots. Ain't the fucking pots, man. But I ain't sitting up here dealing with that day, though, man. You know, we're not sitting up here really dealing with that shit, man. All right, because it's all the money. Go ahead, Doc.
I can break that going to what you were saying. This is further down in chapter. This is verse 27. If any of them that believe not bid you to a feast, and ye be disposed to go, whatsoever is set before you, eat, asking no question, for conscience sake. But if any man say unto you, this is offered in sacrifice unto idols, eat not for his sake that showed it, and for the conscience sake, for the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Yeah, so basically you can, once you're rooted in the truth, once you're rooted in the faith, you can partake in certain things because you know, I don't believe in this guy right here. You know, I don't believe in Jesus the Christ. I don't believe in Christmas, Santa. It's just you can eat a turkey, man. It's not a big deal. But when you're just coming in, man, you're just coming in the truth. It's better to just cut off from all of that.
Hey, like positions I've been in. All right, I've been in a position where, okay, I've been given a promotion. Promotion is around the time of so-called Christmas, right? I want to give you a reward, give you a reward and this so-called thing. Go to the shit. That don't mean when I get there I gotta eat the things that they eat. I'm gonna eat just because my boss giving me or my supervisor giving me a award and a promotion for another higher position in there. I gotta play my part. But when I go there, them niggas eating abominations. I'm gonna get a salad. I'm gonna get a goddamn tea to drink, man. I'm gonna get the things that is lawful for me to eat. Do my time and I'm out, man. I'm not up in there, with them, man. Like we made that video a long time ago about being Clark Kent. You gotta learn how to move and shake in society, man. It just is what it is. Right, go ahead, huh?
Yeah, a couple years back, and I just got a job in December. They had a Christmas party. Like,
listen, what I told you. Sex work.
Sex work. Get that shit. No.
You see that hat?
Hey, let us see it.
Lord have mercy.
I'm like, you
Lord, you got around your neck and your head, huh?
a real dickhead right there.
She got two of them, one around the neck and one on her head.
Yeah, man.
Like a dickhead.
Don't worry about it. With
Let Kara one go about her business, man.
with the Lord cold, like we just talking about the Christmas tree, and he come out there with it. Come on, man.
That was it?
Yeah, God. It says, Revelations 2:20. It says, notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou suffered that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess, to teach and seduce my servants to commit fornication and to eat things sacrificed unto idols.
Right. These things that you go to these so-called holidays with, they sacrifice unto idols, man. You niggas literally sit around the table and eat abominations, eat that ham, and you niggas hold hands at the beginning and Lord, I want to bless the food. You niggas don't know what you be doing, bro. It's abomination that you eat, man.
And then do this after they finish.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's dig in. Got the crazy Uncle Wayne, crazy ass. He the nigga with the biggest knife in there. Cut.
Then you trading off like people are saying they ain't taking that abomination vaccination, but then you turn around and you eat pork and shrimp.
Don't say the V word, say like the jab or something.
Yeah,
They gonna flex.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Hey, you all good. You ain't
Go
good.
ahead, no.
Yeah, but you're right though. You're right though. Hey man. Our people are the worst, man. This society is the worst. They teach, like I said, from your youth up, you've been taught the all the wrong way. This tradition passed down, like in Mark 7:7 I was going into, man. It's been passed down with the traditions of men, right? Which have taught us all the wrong ways, man. Really by our uncles, mothers, fathers, the women, and ultimately those so-called leaders that we once had. Because the leaders that they have today are not leaders, man.
And that tradition of men is what keep family members against you when you come out with the truth.
They're the rudiments of this world.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that, yeah.
Yeah, because they don't want to let go. No, they don't want you to let you go, man. That's why you brothers gotta learn discernment and learn how to really with this thing, like keep people out your business, man. Oh, I got this for you to eat, and I don't eat that. Oh, why? You a Muslim? No, if I eat this food, my throat will close. I tell them any fucking thing. I'm allergic to that shit, man. Keep them out your business, man. That's what I should say. Don't let your right hand, don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing, man.
Hey, y'all spiritual.
Oh yeah, that's
Y'all be Jake sweating and shit and freezing cold over.
go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant.
Right. The watchmen that is talking about are these so-called leaders, man. All right, these people that influence our people to do wickedness, man. To do these things that the Lord talks about not doing, man. All right, go ahead.
They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark.
Yeah, they are dumb dogs because a dog is used a tool for man to warn man when danger is coming. that same warning that these pastors and leaders are supposed to give you, they're not giving you, man. They're really influencing you to partake in the shit. Just like the old weed. You're right. You know the
Right.
the thriller in Manila. They get you, come on down, take the shit. I see niggas have phone lines, answering the phone. Come on, we get these many people to take the jab, man. All right? These, hey, you know, you got some people looking at me?
Yeah, the Jeremiah 26.
Hit it up.
You got
Yeah, I thought he was playing music. Yeah, go ahead.
Jeremiah 26.
Yeah, he's gonna go back to that. I'm just bringing this out because of this. Go ahead.
This Jeremiah 25, and I mean, Salaki, Jeremiah 5, I'm gonna read 25 when I buy it. Your iniquities have turned away. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholding good things from you. For among my people are found wicked men.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Demons, bro. Losers, man.
I'm gonna find anything.
Anything. Go ahead.
This Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait. As he that set his snares, they set a trap, they catch men.
Right. They catch men. They catch you with those different religions, man. With those different ideologies of men. Right? The next biggest thing around this time, it was told that the one you know as Jesus Christ was born on December 25th. That's another lie, man.
The biggest holidays, yeah.
One of the biggest lies.
Jay go all the way out.
You know? And you niggas go and put, it says Jesus, baby Jesus, you go pass people's house up, and you look over there, they got the little manger set up, the sheep, all the people out there, they got them set up as if baby Jesus, man. The man died at 33 years old. Why is you still worshiping baby Jesus, man? Which that goes back to Semiramis and Tammuz. Right? The Lord didn't die on December 25th, man. Get that out of your thick skulls, man. The Lord, the one that you call Jesus Christ, did not die on December 25th. Born. Right? The Lord actually was born around the Passover, man. That's in the scriptures. Y'all probably want to get it or what?
I get it.
Because we might well go and bring it out, you know? From the loop. Make the loop,
Should be eggs.
yeah. You get the other one with Bill.
Which one you got? Which one you got? You got two. Go ahead, I'm gonna get them there.
Where you at? You gonna read it? Go ahead.
It's the gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 2, verse 1. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And this taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria. And all went to be taxed, every one to his own city. And Joseph went up to Galilee, Salakia. And Joseph also went up from Galilee out of the city of Nazareth into Judea unto the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David. This also proves Yahushua is the lineage, he's the birth son of Joseph, man. There's no immaculate conception. That's also off. To be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child. So she's already pregnant during this time when the decree's going out. And so it was that while they were there and the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling cloths and laid him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn. So Yahushua was born during tax season, man, which is the spring. Right. The same thing in Rome, same thing today. You have the so-called fiscal year, which doesn't start in January 1st, it starts in the spring.
You know, and why was it there, man? Why was second line, man? Come on, man.
Oh, that's your ball again, huh? Oh, the Lord gonna kill that nigga. That's him again.
Why was there no room? Come on, man. Why was there no rooms at the ends, man? Get Deuteronomy 16:16 too.
Got it.
All niggas want to do entertain, man. Go ahead.
This Deuteronomy chapter 16, verse 16. 3 times in a year shall all thy males appear before Yahweh thy power in the place which he shall choose, in the feast of unleavened bread, and in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tabernacles. And they shall not appear before Yahweh empty.
Right. So what was going on, too, in the time of the end? All right, like the brother said, what time, even in this time, what time is tax season? What time is tax season? January.
To when? April.
To April. There you go.
Spring.
Keep going. They got some more.
I got something good right here, bro.
Well, matter of fact,
We gonna say it right here.
where? I'm gonna find it though.
This Deuteronomy 16:1. Observe the month of Abib and keep the Passover until Yahweh thy power. For in the month of Abib, Yahweh thy power brought thee forth out of Egypt by night. Look at this real quick.
Month of Abib.
I'm about to get what the word Abib means too. It says Abib, fresh, young, barley. All right. It says month of ear forming, of greening, of crop, of growing of Abib, month of Exodus, Passover, March or April.
Read that part. Read slow, man.
My bad. It says month of ear forming, of greening of crops.
Meaning
The
everything.
beginning.
Meaning everything is growing and coming to life, man. Which our Lord and Savior represents life. He was born in the time when life was springing up, man. Not in the winter months when everything dies and withers away, man. Right? So that time frame of the year is what? It's spring.
It's spring. Yeah. Well, with the wise men, with the wise men that Nimrod sent, it was Nimrod, not Herod, my bad. That he sent to go and get the signs that a child should be born. Understanding this, in order to read the skies, it had to be light outside, man. During the winter times, the sky is real. Look, it's muggy. We're in the end of the year, which would be all right.
Everything is dark and gloomy, man.
Yeah.
So I can, and give me the one. I might have passed it up, but when it says that it might be passed up, but it's in the chapter when it says that the shepherd was tending to
I was just about to say it might be in the same chapter, but it says
It is.
when Joseph and Mary were in the inn, you had the shepherds out at night grazing their flocks. And the Middle East has harsh winters. So if it were the dead of winter, why would these shepherds be out here in this frigid cold, grazing their flock at night? And why would Mary, Joseph, and baby Yahushua be in an inn with the animals during a harsh winter that's not insulated like an inn? They don't have fur like animals do to be able to deal with that cold weather.
Okay.
It's in
That makes sense.
yeah, verse 8. And
These
then,
Songs of Solomon 10.
it's back in
Songs of Solomon 2.
back in St. Luke chapter 2,
12.
verse 8. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. Explain.
Yeah, so why would the one you hear called Jesus Christ be born in the winter? Like the verse said. And over there in the Middle East it was a harsh winter. Why would the shepherds be tending to their flocks in the wintertime? You bring your sheep and you bring your cattle inside when it's a harsh winter, man. So why would they have a baby, freshly newborn baby out in the cold like that, man? All right? It doesn't make any sense. Give me that.
This Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse
10.
Verse 10.
Read down to 12.
My beloved spake and said unto me, rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away. Song of Solomon 2 and 10. For my beloved spake and said unto me, rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away. For lo, the winter is past, the rain is over and gone.
Right. And what happens? What's the lead up to winter? It does not rain until it get cold. Then sometimes it rains in the middle of winter. Then and as it goes away, it rains and gets all the cool out, man. So the same thing was going on over there in the Middle East. It was wintertime, man. Well, it was springtime, but in this society, December 25th, they make you think that it was snow and winter. It was out there with baby Jesus, man. Which is totally off, man. The Lord was born in the springtime, around Passover. Go ahead.
The flowers of, it says, for lo, the winter is past, the rain is over and gone. The flowers appear on the earth. The time of the singing of the birds is come, and the voice of the turtle is heard in our land.
When is the sound of the what?
It says the flowers appear on the earth, the time of the singing of the birds is come.
That's spring.
That's spring, man.
That's spring.
When they come outside.
Then they tell you what they say they're saying over here, birds fly south for the winter.
Yeah,
why they come to the south? Because it's still warm down here. Right? So everything that brings forth life comes in the springtime. The Lord was give me that one, jump to the one when he was 12 years old. He returned back around the time of the Passover. He was born around the time of the Passover. That's why the inn was filled up. They had no rooms, man, because it was the time of the Passover when it happened.
Yeah.
All right, and then you can fast forward to when Yahushua, when he was 12 years old, he went to the same thing, man. The same. He was. That's why I got the brother. I'm gonna get the brother to read again in Deuteronomy 16:16. Go ahead, huh?
Still in St. Luke 2, this is verse 41. Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover.
What?
His parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover.
At the feast of the Passover. Go to Deuteronomy 16:16 and read it again.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 16, verse 16. 3 times a year shall all males appear before Yahweh thy power in the place which he shall choose. In the feast of unleavened bread, and in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tabernacles.
What happens around the feast of unleavened bread? What's going on?
The Passover.
The Passover, man. The Passover, man. The man that we know as Yahushua was born around the time of the Passover, man.
Get it.
We don't have no pinpoint date time like y'all want, but it's around the time of the Passover. Passover is around March, April, man. All right, and that's why he was back there with his parents, man, at the age of 12.
I got that for you.
All right, hold up, what you got?
I got it where it say on the unleavened bread, but the day around Easter or whatever. When
Oh, yeah, get that too.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get that word Easter, man.
Easter, yeah, come on.
Get that word Easter.
It says, verse 42.
Which we don't even deal with that, man.
Yeah.
That Easter bullshit. Rabbits don't lay eggs, man. Get it out your goddamn head, man. Niggas is crazy. That's coming up.
For real.
You know? Look, he about to get a hard on. Looking at Caesar. Go ahead.
And when he was 12 years old, they went up to Jerusalem after the custom of the feast.
Right.
Excuse me.
Well,
And when they had filled,
Just let everything go, bro.
and when they had fulfilled the
He
days,
did all kind of stupid shit.
as they returned, the child Yahushua tarried behind in Jerusalem, and Joseph and his mother knew not of it.
well, read it.
God, it says, and when he was 12 years old, they went up to Jerusalem after the custom of the feast. So he was 12, man.
Yeah, as well.
He kept that feast that the brother just read, which was at the Passover.
Right. Came down three times a year, man.
Every
Right.
now and then.
Yeah, even Joseph, his father, he had to come down, man. That was a requirement.
Yeah.
Really, you know.
This Acts 12.
I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out where you so-called Christians pass that up at, man. Go ahead.
This Acts 12. Start at 3. I'm gonna start at 1. Now about the time Herod the king stretched forth his hands to vex certain of the church, and he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword. And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. Then were the days of unleavened bread, which you spoke about.
Once again, then was the days of unleavened bread, quote unquote, the Passover.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 quinterions of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people. Now that's
Attending after Easter.
Poseidon.
So let's deal, because that word Easter was put there.
Yeah.
That word Easter was put there. That's not originally what it's supposed to say. It's supposed to say this.
Obviously, Poseidon. Yeah, it's Greek.
Strong's G3957. Pascha.
Yep.
Pascha.
Which is the Poseidon.
Passat, man.
It says the Paschal sacrifice, which was accustomed to be offered from the people deliverance.
You gotta go back. You gotta go.
To the
No. Where you at? You up at the one?
Honest. Yeah.
You got one read?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay. Good. I thought you had skipped something.
All right.
Read it. Just read it down.
Yeah. Nah, it's good.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you had skipped
Yeah,
something.
all right.
Go ahead.
The Paschal sacrifice, which was accustomed to be offered for the people deliverance of all from all Egypt.
This brother read.
All of Egypt.
Read it. You know you got it again.
All,
This brother
all
read.
from Egypt, my bad.
This brother read it about old Egypt. What happened in
Yeah.
old Egypt? What's the one you had? You had it before this. You had it before that. What's in my tongue?
Jeremiah 10.
Yeah, I think his brother was it. It brought up Egypt. Or something like that.
No, I didn't bring up Egypt.
Yeah, it brought out one. It's all good. But it's talking about the Passover.
I'll read this again, though. It says, now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover. No blame.
Right, go ahead.
The Paschal lamb, i.e. the lamb the Israelites were accustomed to slay and eat on the 14th day of the month of Nisan. And when you go into that word Nisan, it says that. Real quick. Well, the first month of the year. The first month of the year.
Like, y'all brothers know how they got the card Nissan?
Yeah.
Well, this is not 2 S's, but 1 S. And you look up Nissan, Nissan goes into the beginning of the so-called
The religious
Jew-
year.
the religious year,
Yeah.
which is
It's
the
saying-
beginning. Hold on, the beginning of the year is not January. It's not January the 1st. The beginning of the year is supposed to be the what you read?
Usually coincide with March and April.
Yeah, read it.
The beginning. Yeah, this Nisan. It says in the Jewish calendar, the 7th month of the civil and the 1st of the religious year, usually coincide with parts of March and April.
It says the 7th month. Which the Most High did that on purpose, man. All right? That's because around the time of the Passover, that's
First month of the year.
That's the first month of the year.
The beginning.
That's the beginning, really. It's supposed to be the beginning, not January the 1st, man.
That's what I said.
Go ahead.
It says 14th day of the month of Nisan, which we normally call it, the first month of the year, in memory of the day on which their fathers, preparing to depart from Egypt, were bitten by our power to slay and eat a lamb, and to sprinkle their doorposts with its blood, that the destroying angel, seeing the blood, might pass over their dwellings, and the Mashiach, Yahushua crucified, is likened to the slain Paschal lamb.
I'm gonna ask you brothers, I'll bring it out
The
time and time
Passover
again.
supper.
What's the blood represent? Right, and what's the doorpost? Right.
Blood is the word.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, brother.
Because we can't
keep it.
slay a lamb and throw blood over the house, right? We'll go to jail.
Right,
For animal cruelty.
And then you don't know if the lamb is completely unblemished, you know?
Yeah.
So right now it's spiritual.
If I can say it, and it would only make sense for Yahushua to be born around March, the time of the Passover, because Yahushua was that angel during the Passover that passed over to save Israel.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
It says the Paschal feast, the feast of Passover, extended from the 14th to the 20th day of the month of Nisan, which is the first month.
Yeah.
And that's why Yahushua say he's the Alpha and the Omega. Now he's literally the beginning, but also he represents beginning. He represents springing,
Life.
fresh, new life, man. You know when your baby first born, that's the first day they was born, man. Which is the what? The beginning of it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Not what these churches teach, man. It's all
Easter.
bullshit, man.
Fucking Passover, it's not Easter.
So you understand? You understand everything what's going on? You know?
Yeah.
That's right, man.
I got it. I had it in where I kind of was looking for him in Matthew 2. You know, it's Matthew 2. Let's see if I can jump to the point. Whatever you hold it, go ahead and look. Yeah, it says Matthew 2, I'm gonna start at 7. Then Herod, when he had previously called the wise men, inquired of them diligently what time the star appeared. And again, in order to see the stars, all right, it's more clear skies that align to where this star was, because there was a special star. Wasn't any kind of star, right? Which ultimately that star was a cherry, all right? But it says, and he sent them to Bethlehem to go and search diligently for the young child. And when he had found him, to bring me word again that I might come and worship him. Let me try to go down and try to see it. Because they mocked him by the time they was coming and trying to. Yeah, it says 2, saying where is he that is born of King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east and come to worship. I'm always looking for something. You could probably go ahead out.
Let me go back to this Isaiah
I know what I'm
56.
looking for.
This is why people worship this stuff. This is back in Isaiah 56, verse 11.
Yeah.
Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain, from his quarter.
Yeah, he's looking for his gain because around Christmas time, they gain money off the backs of these women, man. They come in there and spend all type of money, man. All right, they even buy the first lady a gift. They buy the pastor a goddamn gift, man. All right, and they can have all type of different the ladies of First Baptist Church do all the dancing and shit. Pastor look at your daughter all crazy and shit, man. It's all a money grab. These churches are a business, man. It's big business, man. There's so much big business. You got Joe Osteen, he hiding $600K in the wall, man.
Real.
And you niggas still up in there believing that shit, man.
They didn't even read that dude.
Wrong way. Look like a tall ride wave, man. You know, but anyway.
Yeah, they ain't give him no reward money.
Exactly.
I think they paid him
It's supposed to
get a nigga 20,000. Something had happened that I didn't get a chance to look at. Something had people complaining about something though.
They say that it passed the deadline of which the
Yeah, we
reward
can't
was
pay you
offered.
because you found the money we were looking
that's
for,
what it was,
but
yeah.
we're not going to give you the
We're not
reward.
gonna, yeah, we're not gonna give you the reward.
He fucked, man.
Bullshit.
Hey, thanks for finding that $600,000 that was missing. That's hidden in the wall of my church.
You boy said, you big dummy. Hey, man, you supposed to, hey, 600K, man, you supposed to, hey, man. I done brought the biggest PVC pipe in that bitch, stuffed that money and walked out of that, man. I fixed the pipe, whatever was wrong, and walked out of that, man.
Oh yeah, Joe, the work's going to take another week or so.
Yeah,
That money in the wall mean it never existed.
I've been blanking like that nigga and everything, lying like a mother. That nigga be blanking his ass off, man. You be seeing him? Yeah, the Lord. Niggas be lying to y'all niggas, man. If you don't see Joel Osteen as a joke, man, you through, man. That nigga trying to hide that money. That nigga got all that money, trying to hide it from IRS and shit, man.
Yeah.
And he got paid again by the insurance company, man.
Yeah.
This nigga got paid left and right.
It's because he claimed that money. When you lose money, you could claim it on insurance.
Yeah.
And they'll pay you back. Like you said, why is the money in the wall? How you forgot you put money in the wall? Why is the money in the wall? Man, y'all gotta do better with y'all self, man. Stupid ass niggas, man.
You sure?
Yeah, pussy. Pussy. You fucking
Come over here.
faggot.
Come over here and say that. Come over here and say that.
Come on with it. Yeah, yes, Lord.
Come on, break your fucking jaw. Who you playing with, man?
I mean, bro,
Who you playing with?
we just walking in, right?
Who you playing with, nigga?
Kill a goddamn cracker.
We just walking in the bullshit street, motherfucker, man. You walk like you want to
See, now you got pushed down, stupid ass.
Stupid ass motherfucker.
You got pushed down.
For real. I kill a cracker all week.
Ready to amp one of you niggas' faces up, man.
Little weak ass.
Fucking come through here.
Stupid ass nigga.
Hey, man, let them motherfuckers walk behind y'all, man.
Yeah, just.
He knocked shit over and
Everybody,
everything,
yeah,
bro.
dropped the Bible
The
and
Bible
everything. He
and
was tripping, bro.
Beast right
You fucking assholes out here, man. Hey, man, boy.
Our time running short on this bitch, bro. This
Nigga
is
put a
definitely
curse
running short.
on you, bro.
Time for real. Fuck all y'all.
Assholes, man. That shit coming to an end too, man. Then you got these motherfucking pigs. They sitting right there watching y'all do the stupid ass shit, man. But you gotta watch. They agents too, man. You gotta watch that shit, man. You got a little fucking unmarried, nourished ass fucking Edomites coming. You little weak motherfucker, man.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
Bro, I mean, that nigga barged his way through this bitch,
Yeah,
bro.
for real, bro. Knocked all the Bibles down.
Look how
Yeah, we good.
boy came through this, bro.
Yeah, that little bit of
What is
spot.
this?
And we tired of talking to these niggas, man. We tired of talking to everybody. The whole world. We just do it so the Lord don't kill us. And we gotta do it.
Man, this nigga both sides crazy. Go ahead, dog. I'm in another zone right now, bro. I'm in another zone right now.
This Jeremiah 23 and 20 and 20. This Jeremiah 23 and 25. I have heard what the prophets say that prophesy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed. How long shall this be in the hearts of the prophets that prophesy lies? Yea, they are the prophets of the deceit of their own heart, which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor, as their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal.
Read it one more time, Baba Kashaf.
It says, which think to cause my...
Read it all the way over.
From the top?
Yeah.
This Jeremiah 23 and 25. I have heard what the prophets say that prophesy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed.
Yeah, that's only one that ever said that was Martin Luther King, man. That nigga has deceived our people by his dreams, which his dreams was the dreams of the Edomites, man. That was his shit. And he clearly said it in his speech. I hope one day that white little boys can walk with black little girls, man. If I'm roughly paraphrasing, you know? And that dream had become a nightmare to you so-called Negroes, man. That nigga there was bought and paid for. Right, just like any other so-called black leader that they put out there, predominant leader. All right? Even going back into the time of Harriet Tubman ass, man. She's another bought and paid for leader, so-called leader.
All of them. They're all Freemasons. They're all, you go on Google right now and Google Martin Luther King Rothschild. You're gonna see a bunch of pictures of this coon, Michael King, hugged up with the Rothschilds, man. They all set up.
Yeah, they chocolate covered Edomites.
Yeah.
Chocolate skinned the Edomites.
Hey, just like I got a picture on my phone. If I haven't deleted it, it's probably at the house. I got a picture of so-called Harriet Tubman sitting down like she's still got life in her, but she's doing the Vesca Pisces, man. The hand shit. Yeah, she's doing the Vesca. She's purposely doing it. I'm talking about putting it in your face that she's doing it, man. There's no way that a ugly bitch like that from back then know how to do know what that shit is, man. There's no way. You know? Oh yeah, she bulldog ugly.
She didn't
She
free
put a
nobody.
gorilla out of face.
She didn't free anybody. And we're still in
Free
captivity.
nobody.
If she freed the slaves, where they at? Where are their descendants? Where are the free Negroes in America that Harriet Tubman, come on, man. She moved them from one plantation to another, that's it.
Right. And which, like I said before,
Dreams.
that Underground Railroad was been constructed before. They already had plans to do that already, man. That Underground Railroad was constructed to rob the South of the slaves, man. All right? That's why they set up other chicks. They set up other people like they call them, I forgot what they call it. They call them damn, what's my tongue? But I know that woman, Patty Cannon, she was a person that was, she was an actual person that goes and kidnaps and robs the people purposely to put them back in slavery, man. This is what's going on. And it's been going on. They've been setting up these leaders to make you jakes, fall by the wayside, man. She had to go into her, but I was just bringing her up.
Ex-slave trader.
Yeah, she was a slave trader. And what she would do too, she'd get you niggas to believe in a so-called person, go to an event and then kidnap your ass, man. Right? You got something?
No, kiss me, yeah. I'm still in that Jeremiah. There was a rock 34:1. The hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false, and dreams live for fools. Whoso regarded dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow and follow it after the wind.
That damn Martin Luther King, that nigga had a dream of fools, man. Which that whole letter that he written to you was written by a gutter rat, man.
Stanley Levinson.
Yeah, Stanley Levinson. He didn't write this shit his own self, man. Right? Just like all these niggas. The LeBron James, the nigga's a puppet. Right? Michael Jordan, a goddamn puppet. All these people that they put on the medium for you are nothing more than puppets. All right? Characters, man. Go that shit again, man.
own that bill.
Something's gonna happen out here, man. I'm gonna put one of you niggas on one of them power lines in a minute. Nigga got the bike at 12 o'clock, man. Right down here. Shit crazy though, bro. That's Jake though, man. That's Jake. Jake see these, especially down here, man. The worst thing they can ever do is give you niggas the internet. Give you niggas that part of the internet where you can go and see what's going on in other parts of the world, man. You know? That's why you got all these little boys all in Florida, Patterson, fucking different parts. Everybody want to be NBA young boy now, man. It's 900 degrees and niggas got hoodies on and shit. That's from the internet. The wrong part of the internet. The internet was supposed to put the internet here for you to get the truth. All right, but you watch the internet for goddamn entertainment, man. You know, you should be spending all your days on YouTube watching a big girl fall off a treadmill, man. You should be trying to get the truth, man.
That's a milk crate.
Hey, milk crate challenge and shit, man. They got challenge every goddamn week. You niggas, you the spearhead, you the head of that shit, man. Niggas putting alcohol on them and lighting themselves, man.
Bugs Bunny.
Cinnamon challenge. Go ahead.
I'm gonna jump up.
Huh?
Jeremiah 23 and 21. I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesied. But if they had stood in my counsel and had caused my people to hear my words, then they should have turned from their evil way and from the evil of their doings.
Lord, look your ass to the street. Who the luggage you done stole, nigga? That nigga done stole that shit. That's like some good shit right there. That's some good ass luggage, man. Oh.
He arguing with Satan. Look at this nigga. He arguing with demons, man.
Yeah, man, that's a nice case you got.
Then they got a whole body in that bitch, probably.
Chopped up.
Yeah.
That bitch in the drunk all the blood out.
Yeah. Hey man, this place, hey man, this is what you gotta deal with. You know, there's some high level demons. You gotta deal with the shit down here, man. That's why a lot of guys are scared to come out consistently and be amongst the elements, man. This is the elements. We come into them seasons where it's about to get brick cold. You niggas inside, man. You in the house, in the comfort of your house. You gotta get out here in these elements, man. Deal with these damn demons, the elements of the weather, and ultimately, man, get your black ass on the highways and byways, man.
Shit, the cold used to be bad, but now we're just hating everybody out here. It's good just staying out in the cold. Nobody comes around because they're all inside drinking chocolate.
Yeah, man.
Fucking marshmallows.
Where you at, man? Hey, you know, every time it get cold, man.
The dope boys even going in.
Yeah, every time it start getting cold, niggas go inside, man. It been times out here in the cold, man. We be the only people out here. Only ones out here is us and a few pigeons, man. You know, and some chicken heads every now and then that walk by. But ultimately, man, we be the only ones out here, man. Ever since the Thriller then came, you don't see them the other alphabet Israelite groups. You don't see them. They ain't out here, man. Huh?
Now, my people said he was out there. Brassy, he was walking out, he was looking for us. But he said he saw nothing with the other people in purple and everything like that.
You only come out here for certain events.
Yeah, it was.
Essence.
It was Essence, yeah.
all that.
He said it was on every corner with pamphlets. You got it.
I was at Jazz Fest. You know how it's in like the racetrack area?
Yeah.
I was pulling up
They was
there for
there?
a job. They were there walking. Nowhere near anybody, just walking in Jazz Fest.
Man, nigga, got jammed up at the parking, how the parking be traffic, had the windows down, look at my shit. Here you go, brother. Oh, I know who you is. Nigga took the paper back from me. Took it back? Took it back. I said, damn, Jake. Nigga looked at me. Oh, I know who you is. I know you is. Like,
I don't even do nothing.
Left Jake alone, man. Jake took the paper back. I ain't gonna tell him shit. Hey, all right, brother. All right, whatever, you know. Jake took the paper. Yeah, we hit. Yeah, I know who you is. Walked off, man. He went up to the partner. I'm like, man, Jake, man. Hey, it is what it is, though, bro.
We love it. All right, Yahushua said, blessed are you when men separate themselves from you.
Yeah.
Especially you wicked niggas, man.
Especially now. Like you say, you can't even go outside, you can't go anywhere in public without just being disgusted by it.
Yeah. You wanna break your whole leg off in somebody's ass, man. You're doing stupid shit. Hey, what that video I let you see when the guy sit on the seat, what your boy say?
Oh yeah, you got it.
No longer became a thief.
Yeah, you know what he said? He built the build up of it. He said, this is what happens. Yeah,
When you're rehabilitated,
yeah.
yeah.
Them two
Oh,
crackers, them
yeah,
niggas gonna get rehabilitated, man, when we get them powers, man. We were just talking about it. The violation of you niggas, how you come up against us, you violate us, you do your shit, you talk your shit, man, you gonna get rehabilitated, man. He got a little rehabilitated right there.
Push the spirit out.
Look, let's talk this out. No, ain't no talking. In that day, there ain't gonna be no talking.
Yeah.
The talking is being
Then
done
you
right
see,
now.
then you look at him and say, yeah, he barely growing whiskers, man. This motherfucker about 17, man. I'd have knocked the life out your ass, man.
Shit, his nose is bigger than him.
Yeah. Fucking assholes out here, man. Go ahead, huh? You got
After Jeremiah.
yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Jeremiah. This was coming, man. Chapter 51, verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, is his name.
That's right.
Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
Right. We can't wait till that day. Continuing with the pre-camp we're talking about. Just going into it, man. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. That's what the Lord's finna make us, man. All right, through the Spirit, on His call. He gonna be the one that lead the charge, and us actually becoming His battle axe and weapons of war. What you do with a battle axe, man?
You cleave things in two with it.
Yeah, man.
Then in Isaiah with a threshing instrument, new sharp threshing.
You know. Go ahead.
It says, Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
Yeah, with these break. You're gonna break you nations in pieces, man.
Right.
All right, you little wet behind the ears. Look at Edomites, you Jakes, you 2/3, man. We're gonna break you into pieces, man. Right? You gonna know that a prophet been amongst you, man.
And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces. It's 41 and 15.
41 and 15.
I say
Shit, crazy.
Yep.
it says, with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid.
Yeah, and that's what we're gonna do, man. Lord willing, man. All right. Lord gonna let the elect let them loose over here, man. Let us loose on you people, man. In that day. All right. You know what it means? I don't know what it says was breaking in pieces. What it say in the strong?
Or go back to that rod of iron that Yahushua gonna give us.
No, he
Yeah.
said.
Revelation 2 and
26.
oh,
26. See what the word is saying in the strong.
6.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 41 and 14. Fear not, thy worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, said Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth.
Yeah, new sharp threshing instrument. You thrust shit through, man. It said, but having teeth with it, man. What?
Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff.
Where are the mountains?
Big boys.
Where are the mountains? The governments. That's right, brother. We're gonna these different higher up governments. We're gonna thrust them through, right? Even in little hills, man. Even the smaller governments too.
Break them down.
We're gonna break them down. Even these proud people. Cause you gotta be a proud guy to see about 20 dudes and barge your way through, man. You're a proud individual, man. Oh, you got what?
It's from the brother Kalea. 2 Thessalonians 1 verse 6, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
You see, you know, I could have tossed his little skinny ass up, but I didn't, you know. But he got a whole nother ass whooping coming to him. He don't even know about it. He really marked himself, you know, doing that shit.
That's it.
You know, he marked himself, man.
But he already marked.
He already marked. He got a triple mark though, man.
He the curse in Isaiah 34. He is they that got the curse of the Lord on him.
Yeah.
They're the people of the Lord's curse.
Yeah, like I say, we ain't no shoe shining Uncle Tom. He seen the fire. He seen the fire in the eyes, man. We really ready to get therapeutic house on you motherfuckers, man.
It's that word breaking pieces.
Something good?
It's the Strong's H53 and 10. The pots. It says this is for breaking pieces. It says to shatter, break, beat in pieces, shattering, to pulverize.
Pulverize. Ooh, shit.
What they're saying, they conquer, beat you to powder.
Yeah, get that one, man.
It says to be beaten and asunder, to break in pieces, broken, to cause to be discharged, to be overspread, to scatter, to pulverize. It's plain, man. That's what's coming to your nations. You heathen, you Edomites, Moabites.
What scripture that was?
That was Jeremiah 51, 19 all the way on down.
Second Ezra 16 and 11. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten into powder at his presence. That's what's coming, man, to the world. That's what's coming to you people, man, when the Lord give us them powers too. We're gonna beat you to powder, man. We're gonna really do a number on you, man. I'm talking about really, hey man, the Lord willing, how much shall give us the power to wring you out, man, like a towel that you do this. I'm talking about just really wring you out, man. Pop your top. What?
There's this movie of Troy, one of those ancient battle movies, and you had the king of Sparta going against Paris, the son of the king of Troy, and he says, I'm gonna grind your bones into powder.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna get real biblical on you people out here, man. You know? Go ahead, huh?
This Jeremiah 51 and 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them. For he is the form of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms.
Right. Judah already vicious, man. The northern kingdom already. Imagine with spiritual powers in our right mind, man. We're gonna do some things to you, man. You know this bullshit. Look at this asshole. Wreck your shit.
It says, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. Because it tell you it's a vain thing to trust in chariots, man. All right? The Lord gonna chastise them too. All right?
Yeah,
actual chariots.
Yeah, we're gonna chastise the wicked, man.
The wicked.
In that day, man. You people don't really believe, man. You messing with the most angry men you really dealing with a whole other different type of anger, man. You know, and wait till the Lord put his anger on us, man. It's gonna really get you worrying about a goddamn push. You gonna push your life out, your goddamn chest, man.
That ancient anger.
Yeah, man.
Ancient anger.
That non-GMO anger.
Yeah. You're gonna be on another level, man. Yeah, like the brother said, we're gonna get that non-GMO anger, man. Go ahead.
Just imagine how mad he is right now, sitting in the heavens for 2,000 years waiting for revenge.
Get it, Isaiah 63. When it said, and read out it said the fire burning in his heart, man. The Lord gonna put that, and give me that scripture. It's another scripture I'm thinking about. The Lord said he gonna put it, I'm gonna put my anger.
I'm holding.
Oh, go ahead.
Let's get that. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25, and I'm gonna start at 12. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them.
Right. Through slavery, through all different type of other events, those of them revenging themselves on us, man. Even them two goddamn sticks that walk by with this shit. It's all spiritual though, man. It's an ancient hatred for Jake. Let alone for what we doing. You know they hate us, man. Edom hate us, man. Go ahead. We put that vibration out there. That Edom, we call them Edomites, call them Esau. We put that vibration out there, man. They kind of agitate their spirit. Go ahead.
Yeah, they hate righteousness, man. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger.
See, the Lord gonna put our anger on. He gonna put his anger on us, man.
Right, the spirit.
That's right. Well,
they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh. Right. This is Isaiah 63, starting at the top. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Yeah, this one for you. This is when the Lord come back. What you said is in the Bible. Right?
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Right.
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
Read it one more time. Let me get the sun.
God. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
Right. The one that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra is the Lord Himself, man, coming in that big ship. This is the scene in the movie or the scene in life when the Lord comes back and how He gonna get down on the planet Earth and on the people, the wicked people of Edom or the Edomites. This is how He gonna get down on them. Read it.
This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
So when He come back, He gonna be traveling in the greatness of His strength, meaning the chariots, and He gonna be having on white apparel. Gonna be clean, man. But something's gonna happen. Go ahead.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Right. Go ahead.
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel? I can just say real quick. It says mighty to save. This is talking about the salvation of Israel. So this prophecy going into the destruction of Edom is talking about the salvation of Israel. Where art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart.
Yeah, the Lord said the day of vengeance is in His heart.
He was burning.
Go ahead.
For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered, and there was none to uphold. Therefore mine own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth.
Yeah. Well, the Lord got 2,000 years, 2022, almost 22 years of anger in His heart, man.
That's why He says, I won't suffer.
Right. He have been waiting patiently, man.
But they did him some shit, though. The Edomites was talking some shit when he was doing the shit they was doing.
Yeah, they made him drink piss.
Yup.
All right. They spit on him and beat him. He was beaten beyond recognition of any man. But like this guy here, Got Emmett Till. He don't even come close to what the Lord, how the Lord was looking, man. The Lord looked worse than Emmett Till, man, when they did it.
They reconfigured his face.
Right.
And they castrated him too.
Nah, I don't think they ain't castrated him. They ain't castrated him. They didn't even break. They didn't even break a bone in his body. You know, but they ain't castrated him or nothing. They just beat him real bad. Huh?
If I could say that goes to show you how bad Yahweh's going to be. He's got his men out here preaching how bad he's going to whip people's asses, so you can get an idea before he actually gets here.
I got something for you too. Because what's going to happen in that day, when the Lord delivers the elect, that same body that they beat him up in, he's going to reveal that body to us. He's going to show it. And he's going to tell you, we're going to be in tears, man, when we see that. You know? Huh?
When you said that, they beat him worse than Emmett Till.
They beat him worse. He looked the worst. When you get it, you say that how he was
That's Isaiah 53.
when he looked about
Yeah,
any
53
man.
when they say when his figure, I mean his figure was this like
Yeah, get it.
His visage was more marred than
his
any man's.
visage, yeah, his visage was more. I got it. This is Isaiah 53.
Put the picture back up there. This is the scripture that back up what we saying. Go ahead.
52 and 14. 52 and 14. All right, yeah. This Isaiah 52 and 14. As many were astonished at thee, his visage was so marred, more than any man, and his form more than the sons of men.
So he was disfigured more than any man
Any man.
that you could ever think about, bro.
He was marred.
Yeah, they fucked him up, man.
Chastised.
You know?
It said that. This is Isaiah 53 and 3. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised and we esteemed him not. Surely he had borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed.
Right. So he took that
Like a sheep.
for us, man. Yeah, and then when he was getting beat like that, they tell you that he didn't make any sound. He didn't make no noise, man. Because like I broke it down to you brothers before, that's why we represent the sheep. Esau represents the goat. When you go to slaughter either one of those on a farm, you take the sheep to go get slaughtered, he's gonna go with you. He's not gonna make, the sheep ain't gonna make no sound when you kill him.
Right.
He won't make nothing. But a goat, that's the Edomites. That's them. Even when it's another video out there that said how to make a devil cry. When it's time to die, when you put Esau in a sticky situation, they hoop and holler, man. They don't want to die, man. No? Right.
It says he was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He was brought as a lamb to the slaughter, as a sheep before her shearers is dumb, so he opened not his mouth.
Yeah, because it's another one what David said. It's another one in scripture in Psalm where David said they didn't even break his bones or nothing. They just beat him real bad, man. Humiliated him. Put on you know how they got on the cross? They got a picture of him on the cross with the thorns and it's bleeding. That wasn't for a costume look. That was to humiliate and basically embarrass him, man.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, here go the king. They put a cape on him. Oh, here go the king of the Jews, man. You know?
You had one of them Romans smote him in his face.
Yeah, they hit him. They spit on him. Even, like I said, even they made him drink pee, man. You know? And that's why this kingdom, they have the extras. They want to ex Hamashiach out, man. They want to ex the Lord out. They commemorate of killing the Lord. That's all it's about. Right. The commemoration of killing the Lord. That's what Christmas is about. You know? These niggas wear crosses and shit, man. That's what it's about. Why would you want to wear a cross, all right, and the Lord was hung on the cross, man? It don't make any sense.
Shit, even that bullshit Islam, they get offended if you even show a illustration of Muhammad.
Yeah, man. And the hell with Muhammad, man.
Yeah.
The hell with Muhammad.
Hey, that's how contradicting this kingdom is too. You know, sometimes they call Christmas Xmas. So while they saying the Son of Man was born on Christmas, they're also saying Xmas, which means to X out, or crucified. That's what crucified means, to X out. That's what they did our Lord over here, man.
What's a mass?
Yeah. Come on, man. It's contradicting, man, on all levels, man. You just gotta understand what you get yourself a part of, man. Yeah. What you celebrate.
We're gonna look at his body in the kingdom.
Y'all brothers know where that one at? I ain't mentioned it in a long time. Where they tell you that the Lord's gonna reveal his body to us. The one where he gonna
in the last book of Luke, last chapter.
No, it's in the Old Testament. It's a prophecy where we're gonna see his body.
I ain't been to this so long.
I don't even know.
You know where's that?
Yeah, if a brother on how many brothers on that?
13.
Yeah, if a brother know where that scripture at, man, put it on the comment board. The scripture where when they say that the Lord gonna basically the Lord is gonna show us that body.
It go like
He will
it's something
crucify
like
us.
open show. It's
I ain't
an
been
open
to-
show of his body.
I ain't been to it so long.
Yeah, that's wow.
They tell me if somebody put it up there.
I got you. Shoot.
You brothers know where it's at, man. I ain't been to it in a while.
Shoot them open. Do they? But it's the one in the Old Testament.
This, I know when I brother read it, I know it when I see it. Scripture that it's a scripture that the Lord gonna basically reveal to us that body that he was crucified in, man. I can't remember exactly where it's at though. Like I said, if anybody on the comment board remember that scripture, you can post it up. You can bring it out, man. You know, kind of escape me right now though. Can't remember where it's at. But like I said, man, at the end of the day, we're gonna be revealed that too, man. That body, man, we're gonna be in tears. You know, we're gonna be in tears. We're gonna cry before the Lord, man. So even now we know that he was the one that died on Calvary for us, man. He endured all that for us. That's why I said, why you can't do the same for the Lord? Why you can't come out here? The Lord asked you for an hour or two to come out here preach the scriptures, man. That's not hard, you know. This man, I mean, went and somebody got mauled, man, by these devils, man. That's why they're gonna get paid. That's another reason why they're gonna get paid back too. You know, what they did to the Lord, what they did to the Lord's people. That's why the Lord tell you the scripture. He ain't touching you, he touches the apple of his eye, man. They touched the Lord too. So you know they gotta pay, man. I give y'all brothers a couple more minutes so we can probably get out of here, man.
See it in Zechariah, Zephaniah.
Read it.
I can't find it. I just know it's in one of the books.
This Luke 9:26. For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he shall come in his own glory and in his Father's and of the holy angels. So about them, the Lord, you be ashamed of the Lord. You don't want to come out here and show yourself openly. It says that in John 7:4, he that seeketh to be known, be known that the Lord, to show the Lord openly, man. All right, brother.
All right, bro.
Gotta show yourself, man. Yeah, this John 7:4. For there is no man that doeth anything in secret, and he himself seeketh to be known openly. Because they got a lot of studio prophets, man. Men who talk amongst their people, family members. All right, no. It's you gotta come, men on your left and right flank. You gotta show yourself to the world. It says, if thou do these things, show thyself to the world.
Right.
Nah.
Show yourself to because the Lord knows that if you out here, the Lord knows if you out here sincere. The angels record everything, man. All right, what's going on in this life? The angels give a report to the Most High on what's going on. Really, you? Oh Lord, he out there in sincerity. Hey, Lord, he out there playing around. He don't really.
Even though he out there.
Yeah. You know? This thing is serious, man. Hey, give me that one, Wisdom of Solomon. Eyes of the Lord 10 times brighter than the sun. It's a rock, yeah.
27. 27, 19.
Hey, read that, man.
19.
Bring it out for me.
He's speaking the word. I'm listening to the I'm listening to you.
23.
Yeah, bring it up.
It's a rock 23 and 19. It says, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of our power are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts.
Right, in the eyes of the Lord, who? The angels, man.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that giving the report to the Most High on what's going on down here. What is, like I said, what's going on with you? You gotta keep reading too. You know, what's really going on? Right? So you can't be out here shaking and faking it, man. You gotta be really silly, pretty much into the word. Go ahead.
It says he knew, he knew all things, this 20. Ever they were created. So also after they were perfected, he looked upon them all.
What was that?
Rock 23 and 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The Lord knows, the angels know everything about you, man.
Yeah.
You know? The Lord knows. That's why even in this thing, the Lord say, man, I'd rather you be cold or hot. Right? I'd rather you be all the way with this thing, man, being on fire, all the way cold, not being with it. You can't be on the fence. I'm gonna spew you out of my mouth, man. You gotta choose. That's why the Lord said also too, man. Choose you this day. Life or death, man. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a choice. You know? You still looking for it?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably cool, man. With that, you know, we hope that was edifying. Until next time, we'll give all praises, different honors to Yahweh.
Hashem, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash.
GMS, peace and blessings, salutations once again to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.